guys, Spin the Demon here, stuck in the 90s.webs.com, youtube.com/Spin the Demon, you're here. I got a lot of requests lately, just after my little caddy, a lot of PMs, a lot of requests saying, hey, Spin, could you do a Dreamcast collection in general, just do your whole Dreamcast collection. I'm really close to having them all. That would take me so long to do. I would need assistance. It's usually just me around. And I thought I would meet you guys halfway. I really want to do that, but I want to kind of wait until I get it completed. I'm really close now, so I figured, how can I meet you guys halfway that wouldn't take 15 parts to accomplish? And I came up with the idea maybe to show you guys my imported games. So let's get into that. First off, I want to start off is a lot of people want to get into importing for the Dreamcast and they don't really know where to begin. They check online and those Japanese consoles can be a little bit more than they want to spend. And I understand that, you know, most people kind of want to get into importing not just for the exclusives that didn't come over here, but for some of them are a little bit cheaper than buying the US titles. Some of them are a little bit more, you know how it goes. So I figured, you know, first off, I'll talk, you don't need a Japanese Dreamcast if you don't want to. I mean, that's the easiest way, but it's not for everybody. There are devices out there, like Codebreaker, Exploder, Freeloader, and Action Replay Max that are great for booting imports. You can use these, no trouble, just throw it in, most of the games are going to be compatible. And now, those cost a lot on eBay, but the Dreamcast, you can kind of burn for it, really, with no trouble. And usually I don't encourage any type of thing like that, you know, get the real game, just do whatever you want to play the game. But this was these are applications that were kind of sold without Sega's license or permission anyways. So to bootleg something that they're not selling anymore, and it's an application, that's not as, you know, I don't see too much harm in that. So let's get it rolling. First off here, you guys saw maybe we opened this together. This is Sonic Birthday for the Dreamcast, and this game's really fun. It's just like Sonic Adventure. I haven't seen any major differences, and I'm almost done, like pretty much on the last level on the hero side, and like 5 levels in on the dark side. So that's been really fun to rebeat through. Alright, this is for the Xbox, but this is a series I've come to love, and I got the advanced one, and it's like a little box set thing for the Dreamcast, and it's really fun. It comes with a book. If you like strategy games, military style, that might be a game for you. NBA 2K. You know, it's just NBA 2K basically for the Japanese Dreamcast, and it's not really different from the United States one. This game is super fun. If you can grab it, check it out. Zombie Revenge. This game's pretty cool. It's a spin-off from the House of the Dead series, and other than like the other House of the Dead games where it's on a rail, it's kind of a light gun rail game. This one here, you're third-person free roam and shooting down zombies. If you ever played like the Dynamite Deca games or the Die Hard arcade game for the Saturn, it plays like that. Dynamite Cop in the United States for the Dreamcast. Seventh Cross Evolution. Now this is a pretty crazy game. It's NEC here in Japan. I think over, you know, in the United States, that port, well, I kind of got that backwards. I live in the US. It's UFO, but it's a cool game. Check it out. Alright, this game's really fun. Super Runabout. Really cool game. Check it out. You just kind of run around doing missions and causing havoc. The first mission you gotta derail a runaway train. Second mission you gotta go get condiments for a hot dog. So it's pretty fun. This next one was advertised complete when I got it. It had no book, so I printed off my own book for right now. This is the Japanese version of Power Stone 2. I know that's a domestic US case, but it's the Japanese version. Really disappointed I didn't get the book, but I'll get it. Gundam Battle Online, fan of Gundam series. Has stickers and cool stuff that came with, and no exception. You know, it's not as good as a couple of the other Gundam games on the Dreamcast. Super Speed Racing Kart. I like this game. It's just kart racing. Nothing super special to talk about, but it's really fun. High speed, good graphics. I enjoy pretty much all the Dreamcast games. Virtual On, Cyber Troopers. This game I really want to get the mission stick for, or the twin sticks I should say, and and it's really fun with the controller, but the twin sticks would just make it so much better. Can't wait to check that out. This next game I have trouble playing a little bit, but I've been getting further in it and using translation packs and stuff to figure it out, and that's Rent-A-Hero #1 for the Dreamcast. Some of you guys may be familiar with the Rent-A-Hero series. This next game is a blast if you have the fishing rod, so you might know what I'm talking about, and it's just super fun. It's called Get Bass. And one of the funnest, the second game's really rare for the Dreamcast, and it's not even as fun if you ask me. This is a couple bucks, you can get it on the cheap, and it's so worth it. It says on the back the most fun you can have, the most close without getting wet, and it's kind of true, it's really a great time. Alright. Pop and Music by Konami. With this controller right here, this game is amazing. If you don't have that controller and you still want to try it out and you have the arcade stick, I like using the arcade stick second to the actual controller, and the normal stock controller makes this game pretty difficult. Alright, great game, has all the gore that it needs to have in the imported version. House of the Dead 2, one of my favorite series. Sega Rally Championship, awesome game. I like it a lot. Love the whole series. There's a new one coming out soon, so it's cool. Giant Graham, All Japanese Pro Wrestling 2. This series is an awesome wrestling game series. If you like wrestling games, check that out. This one has Virtua Fighter wrestlers and Vader, if you remember Vader. This game I just got, super fun. The Expendable. Plays like Apocalypse, 3D running gun, free room shooter. So fun in the third person. I would check that out. That's really cool. And last but certainly not least, one of my favorite fighting games. Not my favorite in the series, but my favorite series. And that's Virtua Fighter 3 TB for Team Battle. Not 3. But this is a really fun game. We were supposed to get Virtua Fighter 3 for the Sega Saturn. Never happened. Came out for the Dreamcast. One of the reasons I needed to get a Dreamcast. And I wanted this game. I just could never run into it. And it took me a long time to get it, even though I wanted it since it came out. And that's basically it. That's my imported Dreamcast collection. I'm constantly on the hunt for new games for it. So, you know, I even got a couple on the way. So there'll be some updates to this. And Tokyo Extreme Racer for the Dreamcast. Really fun racing game. Check it out. Cool import to have. I have the domestic, but you know, I love collecting imports. Here I don't have the case for, unfortunately. I do have a complete Crazy Taxi US, but Crazy Taxi Japanese Dreamcast, love the game. I got that off the Racket Boy charity auction a couple years back, and happy to have it in my collection. And my last imports of my imported Dreamcast collection as of this year, 11 as of this video, is Choo Choo Rocket. This game is so fun. Great multiplayer game. Came out around the launch. You can get this on the GBA, and I recommend checking it out because Choo Choo Rocket's a really fun game. You can also get this game for the domestic Dreamcast too, so it's not just an import exclusive. It's available. Sorry about the pause there. I'll fix that in editing, and see you later.